Okay, let's get Emmy ready for her bath. As soon as I get her ready, we will go upstairs and get her tub ready and everything, and then we will come back down here and get her changed and have her breakfast or morning stuff. So I'm going to take everything out of her mouth. I'm going to undress her, get her all undressed so she is ready for her bath. Now, if you've ever seen real babies, when they get ready for a bath, they do this with their, because they're freezing afterwards. I wish I could find a little voice thing for her to make the noises, and I may do that and insert it into different things. So see. So I'm going to hang up her dress here. Get these off. Okay, that is off. Now we're going to turn her around. The only thing about silicones is that you can't maneuver them, you know, so you have to deal with them stationary, you know. With a reborn, you can move their head the way you want, you know. So, and this way you can't really. You have to be very careful on what you're doing, you know. So she's being really, really good. Huh, Miss Emmy? You are doing so good. And then her paint, I've had her for a couple of years now, so she's pretty good. Now, her little t-shirt isn't real dirty. So I will probably put this back on her. And here's her blanket that we're going to wrap her up in. And here are her clothes. So we're going to leave those right there. And we're going to leave this headband because we're going to put her in that. And here's her passy. And everything else is ready for her. So I'm not going to take her diaper off right now because we are just going to get her all wrapped up and warm. The heater just came on, so she's going to be warm. She is going to be warm. And we are going to wrap her up while we get her tub ready. So, let's put her passy so she doesn't cry because she hasn't eaten yet. She is going to be ready to eat. So we'll save that. So I took that out of her little thing. I would have left it in there if I was going to change her upstairs, but I'm not going to change her upstairs. I'm going to bring her back down here and take care of her. So right now she's good. I am going to set her in the crib. So while I go upstairs and move everything upstairs to get her tub ready. So we will be back. Okay, we are back. I got the tub ready. It's all nice and comfy for her. I got the wash there, the cloth. And then we have this that we can put in for her to I have her on there. I guess you can use this by itself in the sink, but we're gonna do it this way. And get her cloth wet because we gotta cover her up because she is ready. Okay, so she is over here, right here. Don't mind my stuff on the counter, but I got her here. Take this out. You can't see her anyway, so we will get rid of that. Alrighty, here we go. So we are going to cover her and put her right here. So if she gets cold, you know how sometimes babies get cold, you can cover her right here. There we go. So you move you closer. So we're not going to cover her this way, but we will cover her this way because she is anatomically correct and YouTube doesn't like that. So let's just get her wet. Let's move her down. Okay. See, if she was the other way, I could use the little thing. I can use over here, I guess. I'll put some more water in here. I noticed that my little tub has a crack. I don't know why. It looks like Daisy's been in here trying to eat it. So we will get her all wet and stuff. Get her wet. And we will get her shampoo, well, her wash. See, it has a little cubby over here, but I've got this in here, so it won't work. So we'll just get her washed up. Wash her head. Wash her butt. Stuff sticking to her. Alright, so I got this filled up really good now. And we will give her a nice clean. So her paint has not come off at all. And her eyelashes are still good. Eventually I'll have to do more because you can't glue them in. So let's cover her this side. Oh, we've got her little cloth right there, so we can't wash this leg, wash her butt, and she will smell awesome after we're done. After we're done, huh? So just make sure that she gets really clean, because she probably won't have another bath this year. So I try not to give her bath very often. Get inside her ears, and I'll make sure with the Q-tips after that I get them really wiped off and stuff. She has a lot of hair on her, so hopefully this will come off while I'm washing her. It's not I feel good. So, where did her shampoo go? I'm gonna lather her up. So we can get that all off. I can feel the hairs. Those are the wrinkles. There's hair everywhere. See her seam right here. You can see it really good. All right, let's get her all lathered up. And then we will be back downstairs and get her dressed and give her her feeding. There. Let's rinse this off. Okay, let me get her towel. I'm going to stand right here so you can't see her. And we will. There we go. There she is. All nice and calm. There we go. There. So we will be back downstairs in just a minute. Okay, we are back downstairs. I just had to carry everything down. And we are going to get her dressed. So I'm going to actually move her clothes out of the way. Her pacifier and everything's right here. So we're just going to put her clothes back in here. And we are going to get out the powder. I'm actually going to move the caddy a little bit. I'm going to put it on top of the other one over here. So here, why don't I turn her this way? That way I can move it so you guys can see. You just won't see me, okay? I'll keep looking up. And it's going to smell really good in here for a while. Got that. We are going to wipe her off really, really good. She is way, way, way sticky, even though she's clean. And those Q-tips I was telling you about, I can't find the container, so I put it in a little pouch that I found. So we're going to get a Q-tip and get all this water out of here that's in her ear and clean around her ear. We're going to get the water out of her eyes, and hopefully there's none in here in her mouth. So I'm just going to kind of open her mouth and then just kind of really clean her. nooks and crannies. She's way, 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 way sticky. And I usually get powder everywhere. So we are gonna try to not do that. But I do have the thing on her. So, okay, so look at how much it damaged the, that's how sticky she is. She's way sticky. So we're gonna open up the powder. And I just dip it in. I just dip it in, see, like this. And just kind of, and I just kind of, I like kind of overdo it. This is cornstarch powder because you don't want to use, you probably really should get the silicone powder for her, but it's like really expensive. And for how I powder her, I'm not going to do that. So I just got real cornstarch powder. And see if I can get rid of the hairs. She's getting so she's not, and her eyes are really, see they got that in there. I will go over her eyes again, but I just want to do her front. I kind of just like really powder. I really powder her really good in the front before I turn her over. And this usually, it depends. I just keep feeling her and make sure she's not sticky anymore. Like she's not sticky right there. She's awesome. She's nice and soft. And I will do her eyes better. Let's do her leg. And her foot. That's why I put a blanket down, a towel down, and plus I got the changing pad underneath because powder gets, I get powder everywhere. See, I'm putting it in and kind of shaking it off a little bit. I wish you could feel her because she's really sticky. You know, when you, well, it's kind of like after you've had a candy or something, you have it on your hand and your hand will stick together. It's the same thing. Her body is so sticky. Okay, little girl, we are going to turn you over, okay? So we're going to turn her over. But I can't really see her underside, just a tushy butt. So we'll just try to do that. And we'll do some more. We'll get it all nice and if she's still sticky, I'll put more on her. But like I said last time, it's probably been, it was last fall I think I did her bath. But I don't give her a bath that often, only when she's really sticky. And I don't play, you know, I don't play with her very much. So she sits in her little crib. The cat can't get, the cat doesn't jump in it because I really don't want the cat with her. But I have her all wrapped up usually. I've got that little baby bed that Ariel doesn't use anymore. I've got it over next to Gracie over there on the floor. And I just put a blanket in there and just cover her up, which is what I'm going to do this time. Now I'm going to show you, once I put her diaper on, I'm going to show you her seams. Now, I'm going to get flack for this, but she's not, she's an economical silicone, okay? We'll just say that. And so she has a lot more flaws probably than a $3,000 one. So, but I'm gonna show you all her little, and I've seen a lot of people with these dolls separate their fingers, and I thought about that with her, to separate her fingers, but I don't want her, I mean, this one is separated and her pinky is kind of separated and her thumb, and if I tried to cut this one in between here, I don't know how it would look, you know. I don't want to, she's already got a ton of flaws, so I don't want to. And I had two of these guys. Her ear is starting to, and I don't know why it's doing this. It's like peeling a little bit, and I'm afraid that it's going to catch on something. So when it gets so it's like it's hanging there, see, her ear's starting to rip. So I'm going to be really careful with her. And I'm not happy, and I don't know how to fix silicone. You know, I don't have this silicone. I've got clear silicone, like what we seal the baby's bottles with. I don't know if you can use that because it's clear. And I will flip her over. She's nice and soft now. I think we're done with the powder. That I can put that back. I am going to powder her pacifier because it will go into her mouth better. Okay, so now let's get her t-shirt. Let's put these away. I don't need, well, I might need them. I'll leave them there. Her t-shirt and a diaper. And we're going to turn her over. And which ear is it? It's not this one. It's this one. It's, she's got like her ears cracked right here. And I don't know why, but I'm thinking I might be able to seal it with that clear stuff and just use a toothpick with, I'm gonna try it while I'm here. And I'm going to use, this is the silicone. See, it says silicone. And it's clear. So what I'm going to try to do, if I can get it to come up, I think I have to undo it a little bit. Okay. This stuff stinks too. I don't like the smell of it. Let me get a tissue. Tissue. Okay. And I am going to try to I don't know what this will do, if anything. I'm hoping it'll seal it. So, and it's just gonna look shiny, I guess. So let me show you what I did. Let's put on our diaper. And I'm actually going to put some more powder. I know I'm a powder freak. Put some more. That was probably way too much and came out too fast. But I want her to smell good. And I really don't want nothing to happen to her. And I don't know how her ear got like that, but let me show you. Okay, see right there? And I just kinda, it was coming off. So I'm hoping that will work. Let me get a tissue and kinda wipe it. Hopefully it won't. Wipe it off. Let me show you now. That looks a little better. So you can see right there, it was a whole chunk. See it? And I'm hoping that that will seal it good enough where it won't. Let's use a little bit more. I think it'll be okay. There she is. Looks awful, but you can see her seam here. You can see it, especially now that she's powdered. This ear is fine, but you can see that she has a little discrepancy over there too, but I'm not going to pull on it. I will. It's another one that it's from where it was sealed. There. Better. But it's the same kind of thing. It started out like that, and then I kind of went like this, and it ripped. So I hope that it will be fixed. I'm gonna try it. It says it's silicone, so hopefully, let's get this. This is what I use to unplug it and stuff. I just get a wooden skewer, and after not using it for a while, it gets goopy. So I try to clean it off and keep it as good as possible. But you can find this at your hardware store. And it's mold free and all that. And this is what I seal my nipples with. So, and it's clear and it's 100% waterproof. So I'm hoping once that dries, it'll look natural, because I just used a tiny bit on each thing. So hopefully it'll be okay. She's just gonna have a flaw in her ear. It's not gonna be perfect, but that's, you know, we need to get another Q-tip. These, I've got two different kinds in here. I've got one that has this. Okay. And we'll get that out. There you go. Get it all out of the nook and crannies, her nose. Out of her nose. There. Get that all out. There. So we had a little fix. Didn't plan on that, so this video is going to be probably over a half an hour long, because we did we did the caddy. So I don't know if I'll divvy it up into 3 different videos. I don't know. It's one time. Now, like if you had a real baby, you wouldn't have to do all this stuff. You know, you just get her ready and get her eating and be done with it. Okay, so we are getting her dressed now. And, okay. That takes about a half an hour. I think it says a half an hour to a little bit to dry. I'm gonna put her little socks on now. Her little socks on. And this is kind of hard to do with nails too. I've got long nails on. I put my nails back on. Hubby was having a fit. You ever gonna put your nails back on? And they're kind of long. I'm getting used to them. It's been a few days, so I'm getting used to them. So if I want these to be knee highs, I won't roll them over. I'll just leave them up. But we're fine. How you doing, baby girl? Huh? I'll make sure none of that stuff gets elsewhere. So if you have a silicone, and I'll keep you updated on how this is going. If it works, then I can tell you to make sure you have some of that on hand. You know? Okay, let's get this shirt on. Trying to do it easy over the ears. There we go. I don't want to undo what I just did. Short sleeves are a lot easier to put on than long sleeves because you don't have to maneuver their arms so much. But if that's the only flaw that she has, and it's been, oh god, I've had her for 2 years. Well, because I got her in my first year, I think. So we've been on for 3 years. Because I started in 2018. 18, 19, 20, 22. Oh no, 4 years. So I've had her for at least 3 years, because I think I got her like my second year, because I wanted to see how silicone was going to work, kind of like I do with everything. It's like, okay, do I want a toddler? After that one I did for Ariel, no, I don't want a huge toddler, absolutely not. But Lucy is okay, but you can't really do anything with her because she has closed eyes. I have her sitting up over there, but her eyes are shut, you know. It would just look better if she was, you know, open-eyed. So, okay. Let's get this little one's feet dressed. And when you're doing silicone, you want to make sure that you don't pull on the limbs. Okay, you don't want to pull. You don't want to pull, huh? You want to do things naturally. And you really can't see her little unicorn. I'll pull it up so we can. Okay, let's turn you around so we can get your britches up. We're going to move this towel. Hold on, baby girl. All right, I need to go. I'm going to turn you so you can see what I'm doing. I am going to get her I'll use this bottle. Okay, it's in I got it in a bottle warmer up there. See it right there? Okay, so her ear is sticky, so that's gonna have to dry. And we are going to wrap her up nice and cozy. Cozy, cozy, cozy. There she is. Now we are going to go give her her bottle and she should be good for the afternoon until she wakes up. So I'm gonna move you over there. Let's see if I can do that. Might be easier to move my, it's gonna shake a little bit, guys. As long as you don't fall over on me. There we go. Okay, we made it over. So let me get my burp cloth, and I have her little bottle. We'll have her little, there we go. Ah, baby, your little thing is in your face. And Daisy's down here, you'll hear her do her little screech. And here's her preemie bottle that I got. I decided to use this one for her. So let me get her so we can put her bottle in there. Come on. There we go. We will feed her a little bit and we'll chit chat for a little bit. And Daisy's gonna swoop around, try to figure out what we're doing. And yeah, so I hope everybody's having a great day. We're fixing to have a storm, so I'm gonna try to feed her and get her all situated before it starts. It is black outside and I only have one window. Well, actually there's two windows over behind me that way, and it is getting black outside. So, and I just checked my email and stuff. I'm trying to upload a video and it's not uploading. I keep getting disconnected and stuff. So it's been a fun day so far. Usually, this is Sunday, and Sundays I usually don't film, but I'm not going to be here for 2 days this week, so I want to get them up. Excuse me, so I'm probably going to be up late. I want to get this video up and 2 other ones, and I don't know if that will happen. So I'm trying to get this done before the power may go out and stuff. Oh, she's drinking that one pretty good, huh? Okay, let's burp. Let's do a burp. Let's do a burp. Let's do a burp. And you can't, let me see. I want to see her head. I'm trying to keep her warm. But we have her right here. And that's the thing with silicones. You can't move their heads so they can look at you and stuff. So I kind of got to do it like kind of sideways like this. So you can see her face. So we can see her face and stuff. Now she's already starting to fall asleep. So, yeah. And her little bed is over here by Gracie. So I'm going to put her in there and I put a blanket over it. So I try to keep as much dust out as I can of her. So, okay, little girl, let's do this side. All right, I dropped her ball. Okay, let's give you the rest. There we go. Try to give her the rest of it, and we'll call it good. So she's had her bath and she's all nice and warm and she's getting her belly full, and so she should be good until her afternoon feeding or late afternoon feeding, because doing bath time and stuff, that I did that around lunchtime. So this is kind of her lunch, and she'll sleep until about 3-ish or so, and then she'll wake up and want to hang out for a little bit and then get her changed for nighttime and and she'll have her nighttime bottle and she'll go to bed. So that will be her routine, but I'm showing you the morning routine with her. So, and she's a lot of fun. I think I fixed her ear, guys. It looks good. I mean, you can't even, because it was shiny and it's not shiny now. So, okay. If she drank as much as she's gonna drink. Let me see. I'm keeping her little hair bow away from it. It did, it's still kind of sticky, so I'm gonna, it's kind of cool down here, so it'll probably take a little bit longer to do. Now, when Ariel was little, I used to burp her this way because her head was so like this, you couldn't really hold her up here. So I used to burp her this way, and her legs are underneath my arm right here. And I should have a boppy like right here to help hold her, but we are good, huh, little girl? So she is all set. So I'm gonna lay her down and let her stay warm. So the only thing we see is, and I'll put this up more, but away from her ear, away from her ears. And I'll put her down in her bed, and I've got another blanket that I put over her. So like drape over the sides of that little bed so Daisy can't get in there and no dust will get in there. So I'll have to do like an evening routine with her, I just changed her, so I don't want to change her again so quick. So we will do that at another time. And this is going to be a long video. I'm sure it's probably over a half an hour long, but just so it's a little time, and I'm going to leave in me fixing her ear. So if somebody's interested, they have one of these dolls and something happens, like a finger or whatever, you can try to fix it, So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, my little baby Emmy. And yeah, while I have her, I should really put her bracelet on her, but maybe I'll put her over on the changing table and put her bracelet on, and I'll show you a picture at the very end. There'll be a picture at the very end, and you can see that, and then I'll put her in her bed. Okay? Alrighty, guys, we will see you again soon. Bye now.